Warner Park is where we are. It is the 4th T20 International, the West Indies taking on Australia in St. Kitts. And it's Australia who have won this series. West Indies will be hoping to put smiles, though, on the faces of many West Indians. A bit earlier we had the coin toss, which again for the 4th time in a row was won by Mitch Marsh. Shai-Hope can't believe it. Every toss in the tour lost by the West Indies and won by Australia. Samuel Badri is here. The West Indies make one change.
Hello Nikhil, hello everyone. Yes, Matthew Ford returns to the T20 International squad at the expense of Gudakesh Moti, who was quite expensive last night actually, considering that 28 runs in that over. Productivity at the top of the order, but they'll need that middle and lower order to sparkle and really to finish strongly, which they haven't been able to. And then from a bowling perspective, how can they restrict this Australian juggernaut? Marsh and Maxwell at the top of the innings. Inglis has sparkled green. We've seen Owen. No Tim David in tonight. Perhaps a little bit of an injury. No Ben Dwashus either. So that means that Bartlett and Hardy for their first game of the series.
So we are all set then for the 4th T20 International. Aaron Hardy back into the Australia T20I team. Didn't bowl a lot at this year's Big Bash, only 2 overs. Brandon King, consecutive 50s in this series for him. Shai-Hope, his partner, who batted through the innings and got his career best score of 102 not out. Red hot form continues for Brandon King. The deep point was in place but shifted to the leg side, so smart batting from Brandon King. No deep fine leg in place, there's deep square, so that will be a boundary. In use of the feet, not exactly where he intended it to go, Brandon King, but he'll take it. No edge there, that was the middle. Only their 2nd power play wicket of the series, and it is a first in the Caribbean for Xavier Bartlett.
Yeah, change in length, perhaps also in pace, but into the surface, and King just noodles that one. Simple catch, soft dismissal, and Bartlett is happy. Australia are happy. It's the first one down. King goes for 18, 23 for 1.
It's been a feature of Shai-Hope's series, straight hitting. Has that carried? I think Maxwell's done well there. After a lean run, Xavier Bartlett's come in and made a big difference in the power play.
This is wonderful stuff, sensational stuff from Bartlett. A similar length delivery that dismissed Brandon King, looking to go straight again, but cramped for room. And so Glenn Maxwell takes a very good catch at mid-on. All smiles. And for the Australians, the West Indies captain goes. It's a 32 for 2.
He has played that so well. Soft hand just opens the face, aims it to perfection. That has disappeared. Rutherford looks on to start, 42 for 2.
Good timing of the jump and casually taken by Glenn Maxwell. Simply spectacular.
Well, Glenn Maxwell has made a very difficult chance look extremely easy. Chase, he departs for a duck, but just look at Glenn Maxwell. Didn't show any ounce of pressure there. One hand behind the back of his body. That is an unbelievable catch made very simple. Chase departs for a duck. West Indies now 42 for 3.
That's when the length gets away from him, even though he has a deep point. All the way for 6. And he's gone now. He's crestfallen. It's the second time in this series that Zampa has gotten him.
He got hit down the ground for 6, but this ball he took wide up. It was the wrong and just out of reach of Rutherford. Couldn't control his hand. Simple catch there by Mitch Marsh, but that was very, very clever bowling from Adam Zampa to get out of the swing arc of Rutherford, because he knew he was targeting that short straight boundary. West Indies now 4 down for 44. Rutherford departs.
Catch.
It's flown past him. First ball, no sighters needed for Hetmeyer. 71 for 4.
That's a great start by Powell. Just over pitch there from Nathan Ellis, which is rare.
Pumped. That's muscle from Rugman Paul.
Catch.
That's powerful enough. Good bat on that one from Hetmeyer. He's dealing in boundaries. Goes straight. And that's sufficient enough to get him another 6. Sounded sweet. Sounded very, very sweet. And there she flies all the way for 6. Beats that fielder on the sweeper boundary. That supreme power from Rugman Paul. Thick outside edge, fielder comes around, dives and completes the catch. Mitch Owen, the fielder. And it's another piece of excellence in the outfield to get rid of a West Indian.
Everything he's touched has turned to gold this series. Playing against the angle, Sharon Hetmeyer, but it's an excellent catch again from an Australian. Full length dive low to the ground. Hetmeyer disappointed, walks back for 16 of 6 deliveries, 110 for 5.
The ball and safe. That sounded good. That's into the wind. The fielder settles and completes the catch. So another wicket falls.
Yeah, sounded good, but he got it way too high. Just gets under it, Rugman Powell. It really holds up in that wing. Easy catch with Jake Fraser McGirt. Look good, Rugman Powell. Started to flow. Unfortunately, he has to walk back for 28. 28 of 22, 119 for 6.
There's the wide delivery to start. Shepherd will take that. Brad had it. That has been timed well. Again, another wide delivery. Tell you what, he is nailing that Yorker. That was on the line, the crease line, and Shepherd still finds the boundary. Tries pace off and wide, and Shepherd goes 6, and what a catch! Well judged, well taken. And with mid-off up, Jason Holder has smashed that down the ground and has enough power to get to the boundary. That has got to be the most unorthodox ramp you'll ever see, but it gets to the boundary and brings up 150. I think he's actually taken that. So we lost vision of it. It was directly below us. So they're just checking to make sure this catch was totally clean. But Glenn Maxwell already has pulled off 2 unbelievable pieces of catching today. And this could be number 3.
Well, that's an unbelievable athleticism there from Glenn Maxwell. Sound surprised, but we see this time and time again. The awareness, the athleticism, the timing to get the jump absolutely perfect.
Just squeezes it into the gap. Jason Holder, he's got power as well. That was touch. This has been an intelligent 11 deliveries by Jason Holder. The manipulation of the field.
That's smashed. That's a wonderful striking. And he's showing his dexterity. Might be consecutive 6s here to start the over. Gentle, really gentle catch taken there by Cam Green. We've seen some brilliant fielding, but that was simple. A soft dismissal from Ford. West Indies lose another.
And it's a critical moment, won by the Australians once more. Again, with 7 wickets down, this dismissal gets the Australian in more control. Matthew Ford, after looking so good in the over and in his innings, has to depart for 15. So disappointing. 184 for 8.
That's in the air. It will fall safely and it will speed across the ground for 4. Not entirely in control. They're moving to the 190s now. Yeah. Clean them up. This is the skill of Adam Zampa. Just slides that one off the surface holder. Doesn't make contact, and it's the 9th down for the West Indies now.
And was that the right option? They talk about there being a left-hander out in the middle and the smarts required to take control of small situations in a T20 innings. Holder just trying to go big. He departs to 26. It's now 194 for 9.
This time he misses his length. Brings up the 200 for the West Indies. Zakir Hussain, brutal on that final delivery. 2 or 3 for 9. The most economical over in the innings, the final over, just 2 runs coming from it. West Indies asked to bat again. A top score there of 31 from Sherfin Rutherford of just 15 deliveries, lots of starts, and they get to 205.
Solid effort with the bat despite no one going over 50, but Australia will feel that it's a gettable target. 3 wickets to Zampa, he was expensive. Aaron Hardy was brilliant, 2 for 24 in 4, most economical bowler.
West Indies will need their bowlers to stand tall. They continue with Maxwell at the top of the order. Going yesterday and then was run out. Mitch Marsh, though, has had a subpar series. He's got into the 20s, yet to make it out of the power play. It could be a first T20 international wicket for Blaze. It is. Marsh is walking.
It's all about the shape, the length and the shape. Yeah, really good length. Shaping back in tight onto the stumps, crashing into leg stump. Yeah, Blaze, maiden T20 international wicket for the youngster. And how quickly it's turned around for him. March walks back for a duck. 0 for 1.
So powerful, Josh Inglis, and can score 360 degrees around the ground. 6 for 1. Crunched again through the offside. He's very strong, Josh Inglis there. And spanked again through the offside. Jason Holder was there. He couldn't get to it. Another boundary. So Blaze under pressure. Gets a hand on it, but will parry it into the boundary. 3 boundaries and 4 deliveries. This time in front of square. Good positioning by Inglis. There is the variation from Shepherd, as we've seen. Again, another boundary through the offside by Josh Inglis. Tell you what, that is such a good cricket show because of the fact that there was a fielder there patrolling the boundary. Played it late and played it well enough to get it wide. I think that may have been closer to it. He didn't really nail it, but it has enough. And the power play is so challenging to keep this man quiet.
And without the deep third, Inglis goes to one of his favorite shots. That is big. It brings up the 50 for Australia, and he plays the field. He almost dictates at his best form. He plays the field. Should bring up the half century for Josh Inglis, his second of this series, his second in his career, in addition to 2 T20 international hundreds. Wow, that is stylish, and the wrist work there was supreme. Catching opportunity, and taken by Shilfane Rutherford.
A low full toss going down the leg. Might feel a little bit unlucky here, Inglis. But a good catch from Shilfane Rutherford. Slippery ball. Did well. Yep, he looks up in despair. Exceptional knock though, 51 from just 30, 66 for 2.
Slow ball gone wrong again.
That's swatted. Ferocious power from Maxwell. He was quiet for the first 5 or 6 deliveries. Goes full in the slot. And he pays a very, very heavy price. That's a biggie. That's Maxwell at his very best. Catch him is the cry, and so does Holder. So again, the wide line, a little bit of turn working well.
Yeah, this is very well bowled from Hussain. He's taken pace off, gone wide, outside Glenn Maxwell's eye line. Just try to pull it across, target that short boundary. He's filthy with himself. That was an amazing innings there of power from Glenn Maxwell. He'd have passed for 47 off 18 balls. Australia now 129 for 3.
That's power, but not enough. Another important wicket for the West Indians.
how to approach his bowling tonight. This time he's gone wide. Cameron Green to stretch out. It's a simple catch there in the outfield. Blades gets his second. What he has done tonight, he's been really disciplined with his plan. Australia now 134 for 4.
That's another one. Just chipping one from Blades.
Yeah, this is well bowled by Blades. Slower ball. Did Cooper Connolly for lack of pace. Jason Holder, who's had a tough night in the field's taken an easy catch. Cooper Connolly parts for a duck. He'll be disappointed.
That's the danger of bowling straight to Cam Green. 150 is up, 150 for 5. Catch it, it's a cry. No, too high. A good effort. It really is a good effort. She thinks that he should have held on to it. My goodness. He has got some long levers on him. Cam Green. Not gone wide enough. That was a good shot from Hardy.
Now that should be taken. Shemron Hetmyer settles. He completes the catch.
50 partnership there between Hardy and Cameron Green. And Hardy would be disappointed with himself there. Low full toss. Just the angle of around the wicket. That turned in his hand. Simple catch there to Hetmyer. Disappointed there. Aaron Hardy. He departs for 23.
Another half century for Cam Green. It's his third half century in 4 innings in this series and his 6th overall. Talk about consistency. Wonderful from the Australian. Now that is over his head, just over the head of Shimron Hetmyer. The 200 comes up, just 4 needed. I think that's out, you know. Shepherd says that he touched it. There's not much Bartlett could have done there. That came back so quickly.
Okay, I'm satisfied the ball came into contact with the hand. Can we go to your best side on angle? Thank you.
Umpire Zed Basseterre with that decision confirmation that it's out. Bartlett goes for 9, 2 or 3 for 7. Abbott hits the winning run, and it's clinical, commanding and complete. Australia storm to a 4-0 lead in the series with another dominant display. Handshakes all around. The golf in class on full show tonight.
CG, moment of the match comes with a great crowd catch. The man beside me tried to get into that conversation, but he moved away from the ball. But what a catch under pressure. Could have been used at times in the outfield for the West Indies, but he lost his feet because of the power. Look at the smile on his face, his mates all around him. And this is definitely how you shouldn't do it. West Indies great, World Cup winner. In his defence, I think he was trying to save the window. That was a CG moment of the match.
Confirmation then, the fourth T20I. West Indies sent in again, got to 205 for 9. Rutherford top scored with 31. Australia, well, they got to 206 for 7, winning this one by 3 wickets and taking a 4-0 series lead.